tonight, students from the village school spent the night outside to understand the challenges faced by those experiencing homelessness. The initiative was organized by student Alessio Berard, and he's joining us now this morning alongside the head of the village school, Bill DeBerg, to share a little bit more about their experience. Good morning to both of you. Okay, so how did you come up with this idea, Alessio? Tell us about it.
So the idea of a sleep out itself actually wasn't something of my creation. It's an event that Covenant House organizes. So Covenant House, Texas has these sleep outs, and Covenant House has these sleep outs all over the country. And so I attended last year's executive sleep out where business owners and executives do it. And they raised over $1 million, and while I was there at the sleep out supporting my dad who was participating, I spoke to an executive and I said that I wished that these events could be on a smaller scale so that I could participate, and I got the idea there to organize an event of my own to host at the school. Oh,
and what did you think, Bill, when he came to you and he said, I have this idea, I'd like to do it?
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the things that I'm so proud of him for this, and our students at the village school is they look for ways to give back to the community and make these authentic experiences. And so Alessio did a pretty amazing thing, and 26 kids got to have this experience.
So how was the experience? Tell us about it.
So the experience, I think it was a very positive experience. I'm really happy that I got to do it in the community. We had a little bit of rain as well, so the conditions were unpredictable, and so that was even more of something that we had to account for. We had almost the entire group outside on the on a covered area, so we had a little bit of dry space, but still not very predictable weather situation. We had a couple kids inside, but still on the hard floor of the gym. And so, we had set up our sleeping bags, and it was a great experience. I'm really happy that we did it.
Do you think it was a changing experience for you and some of the other students who participated?
The difference of how the kids were acting when we were talking about some of the situations of the homeless youth in Houston after the event was definitely, you could tell that I think it had a great impact. And I'm happy about that because that was the goal.
The purpose, right? And Bill, you participated as well. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, I think Alessio said it best the day after. In the morning time, we had a debrief that morning, and he was saying, this gives us a small, very small taste of what our brothers and sisters are going through that's having to stay on the streets, and I think that's what did it all. Yeah. So I'm just super proud of what they've accomplished and what they've raised to help the students.
Would you like to continue this or inspire other kids your age to do something like this, or just really to spread awareness, if anything?
Absolutely. So I think that not many other high schools in Houston. It's a big thing in the country, but Houston as a city has not really done something like this before. So I think that I'd love to challenge other high schools in Houston, in Texas, to do events like this to raise awareness and to raise more money for Covenant House, Texas, because the organization is doing great things. So I think that this is really something I'd love to see be a bigger event than just being at my school.
Right. So I think it's great, as you mentioned, they got to have this experience, but also tell us about the donation process for the Covenant House. What was donated and who was impacted by it?
We raised over $3,000 for the event through various donations, and any donations we could take were at covenanthouse.texas.com, like Covenant House TX, and we raised a really great amount of money, and it goes direct. 100% of all the donations went to Covenant House, and through our donations, we are housing youth and feeding them for months of time, and it was really just very impactful to see that I had made an impactful donation of like thousands of dollars. Was really happy. Yeah. I'm really happy about that.
Well done, Alessio. Well done to you and to your family, who I'm sure is supporting you through all this and who've taught you to be like this. And Bill, thank you so much for supporting something like this for
Absolutely.
Alessio.
Thanks so much.
And thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right. Well,